This road trip is pretty much about the journey. It's also good that I'm taking these small little road trips because it helps me familiarize myself with the RV, the noises, and if I have any questions, especially with my next few appointments coming up for the RV. If I could sing, I would sing On the Road Again by Willie Nelson, but I can't sing. So all you get is this picture. And there's Riley tearing something up. And we've only been on the road for 1 minute. I've been on the road for probably about an hour and a half. I'm starving. So I have some leftover Indian food that I'm gonna eat real quick. But I did stop and I'm gonna show you where I'm at. Just a second. Look what we're going to see. Yes, a huge statue. What a great shot of the RV in the background. This guy is huge. I like that. American, a Texan, patriot, master mason. I was gonna say, I don't remember him being officially from Texas. That looks like it's saying he's from Tennessee. A little bit more information about Sam Houston. He was born in Virginia, later moved to Tennessee with his family, went to law school, became a lawyer, and subsequently Tennessee's first governor. He later moved to Texas, took over the armed forces after the fall of the Alamo, and became later on our president of the Republic of Texas. Then, after statehood, he became our first governor of Texas, which later he was removed for not seeing eye to eye with other politicians. I was really hoping to hang out here for a while and finish my dinner and just enjoy this area because it is absolutely beautiful, but the mosquitoes are so bad. You guys come this way, make sure you spray yourself. Okay, on to the next stop, Buc-ee's. We'll see what a Buc-ee's is here in just a second. Well, I think I got here just in time with the lighting the way that it is, that you can actually see this Buc-ee's. It's huge. Buc-ee's is known for a variety of things, but mainly that's just it. They're good variety. They have everything from cheap coffee, cheap sodas, cheap energy drinks, to homemade fudge and breakfast burritos, and they have clothing items, they have stuffed animals, they have gifts galore. On the road again. Sunset just disappears too quickly once it gets to that really pretty color. I really wanted to go to the Texas Prison Museum today, but by the time we got there, it was too late. They'd already closed. It says right there, we're 140 miles from Dallas, and I guarantee you I'm not going to make it because the sun has set. And I don't know if you can see any more of the scenery. But as soon as I find a decent looking spot, I am going to pull over. We'll see where we end up. Hang tight. We stopped just a couple miles up the road at a hotel that happened to have some truck parking available, and we stealth parked behind this truck so the main office couldn't see us. Good morning. Well, after sleeping stealth in the hotel parking lot with all the other truckers, or trucks, these guys get up very early in the morning, so we had people leaving at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So finally at 7 I said I give up, and we decided to leave that parking lot. We came over here to a Pilot, and just FYI, because my last video was about cutting expenses, they give free water away, so it's great. I've come back to the RV, I'm about to make my tea, and Riley and I will get on the road. I make the best cup of tea. Thanks, Pilot. A Ben & Jerry's truck just drove up. I wonder if they ever give away free samples. It's hard to see on the screen.
Well, we made it to Dallas. Here's the skyline. I think Dallas has one of the prettiest skylines, especially at night. Another reason I'm talking over this video is I didn't want YouTube to flag it because I was jamming to some really good tunes.
So this is my group right here. And this is the really cool family. There you go. Lots of video. Thank you. There's Irene. Also wants to be a full-time RVer.
What? Those girls.
Hi.
Those girls put on the film. The ones that get kisses.
Not fair.
Thank you, Matthew.
Oh, this girl's awesome. I just got a wave from Matthew. We're so cool.
Cindy was gracious enough to allow me to park in her driveway so that Riley and I could sleep in the RV. We got up in the morning and we headed north. Well, I took a little side trip and I am at Eisenhower's birthplace. Look at that, we made it. This is the birthplace of our 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower. He was born here in 1890, I believe, in October, which is this month. This is beautiful grounds. They have a small museum and visitor center. It's about $4 if you want a tour of the house. But Riley and I are just kind of walking around the grounds and enjoying the peace and quiet. I don't know if you guys can see all the monarch butterflies. Riley is stirring them up in their little garden. Come on, Riley, I don't want to mess up the garden. Come on, let's go look at his statue. Hey, did I mention that this is Denison, Texas? It's right off Highway 75. I normally don't go this way, but I wanted to try something different, and I'm headed into the Tulsa area. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little side trip of my road trip to Oklahoma. I'm just gonna show you how low some of these bridges are. And look, you can see up at the top, I don't know if you can see in this video, but how badly it's damaged. I guess from trucks scraping across. Actually, I'm gonna get out and look. Oh my goodness, when I got out of the RV, I was shocked with how close I had come to actually hitting that bridge. There were no signs telling me the height. Holy hell is all I can say. Thank God for some construction guys that came over and took a look for me. That was the freaking scariest thing I've ever done in this RV. Oh, my heart is racing. Jesus, I am sweating like you would not believe. Need a drink after this. Woo! Okay, when you come from this direction, it does tell you it's 11:08. However, there is nothing on that side, and that is not the way, this is not the way I came in. I came in a different direction. Well, I'm still coming down from my little escapade with the bridge that I took the wrong turn, which is okay, I don't mind getting lost. But then I look down and I see this engine light on. Oh, so I'm like, now what? So I get out my books and I realized I had accidentally pressed this button instead of that one as I was pulled over. So now it's gone. That was the easiest fix ever. Back on the road again. And I highly recommend that you use your navigation system on your RV because they're set up to know the overpasses and underpasses and all that good stuff. But the other reason I'm recording right now is because the last time I came this way, I told you that I would show you the Red River, and there it is. Oh, it's such a difference. The last time we were here, there was hardly any water in it. And so you could see the red dirt. But it's full now. We've had a lot of rain here recently. Okay, made it to Oklahoma. Just a few more miles to my kids. Well, maybe a little more than a few. You know how I try to wave to all the RVers, just kind of like waving like crazy. And finally, after the 3 days of being on the road this week, I got one wave. I had a great time at Skytook Lake. I have a very good friend that lives on that lake, but I actually opted to stay at the primitive site. It was just a gorgeous place and secluded, and of course primitive, so I got to dry camp some more, which I've been used to because I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks in my employer's driveway, and it was not a problem. But what a great time to take some time and for myself to meditate and to reflect upon things that are going on in my life, and it was absolutely gorgeous. But while I was there, we were able to do some filming, and I'm hoping that I will be able to show you those different drone shots that we got, and I'm so excited to put all that together. Guys, I'm still trying to better my videos, and slowly but surely I believe I'm getting there through the help of friends just sharing different products with me and giving me different ideas, and then finding the money to buy the programs that I need. Back to Skytook Lake. It is a gorgeous lake, and the sunrises, sunsets were great. I did time-lapse videos as well, and I had a special treat on my sunset time-lapse, so I'll tell you about that here in just a few minutes. I did take a quick walk over to one of the bluffs.
While I was up there on the bluffs, here are some of the pictures that I took. The sunset was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful evening all together. It was actually the most perfect time to propose.
A man and a woman came up, and I was like, really? This is like a secluded spot, and you guys are gonna come right where I'm at? Long story short, the guy was proposing to his girlfriend, and he asked me to take the pictures. It was a nice little treat for me to be able to be part of that. And I'm so bummed I didn't get a picture of them to include here. But just another one of my adventures on the road. Remind me never to come down this road again. We are on a very bumpy road. Ooh, I don't know if I can do another 20 miles like this. Jeez. Probably always been this way, I just never really noticed because my car was so smooth. Well, I better concentrate on my driving. I'm only about 30 minutes away from my kiddos. Anyway, can you tell it's game day? There wasn't a lot of people driving through Stillwater, but I guess the game started just about 10 minutes ago. My daughter loves me. She got me my favorite drink, which is limeade. Pew, pew. Anyway, just wanted to say hi and let you see Reed.
Hi and bye.
Bye. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate you hitting that red button to subscribe to help support A Girl, Her Dog, and RV. In the meantime, love, Lainie.